Am Dr. Flo, not telling you what I heard, but what I know. And what I know is that you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable, and you're always going to be loved and lovable for the rest of your life. And no one can change your loved and lovable nature. Not today or any day. I also know that you are imperfectly whole, perfect, and complete exactly as you are, and you have everything in your hands right now to make your magic happen. Right now, right now. You have everything in your hands right now to make a miracle happen for you and to change your life for good. I also know that you got to see it for yourself. You got to believe today more than ever in your dreams. You got to send that email. You got to send that message. You got to drop your number. You got to flirt with somebody. You got to put that application in. You got to leave the house. And the way you do that is by seeing it for yourself, believing in your dreams, believing in your calling, and believing in your higher purpose. We don't have long here today because I spent time in the transition from this morning's song share into our morning affirmations and the morning boost, just being in flow and in love and allowing goodness to come to me through the law of assumption and attraction. This one I'm going to read the invitation because it really anchors the way in which I see the world and approach people in a place of equanimity and harmony and peace. Orion Mountain Dreamer said, "It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know how you ache and what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's belonging. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you've touched the center of your own sorrow, if you've been opened by life's betrayals or have become shriveled and closed from fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it or fade it or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own. If you can dance with wildness and let the ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes without cautioning us to be careful, be realistic, remember the limitations of being human. It doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself. If you can bear the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul. If you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. I want to know if you can see beauty even when it's not pretty every day. And if you can source your own life from its presence. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout to the silver of the full moon, yes. Oh, we say yes to life today. It doesn't interest me to know where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up after a night of grief and despair, weary and bruised to the bone, and do what needs to be done to feed the children, to feed the people, to bring joy to the people. It doesn't interest me who you know or how you came to be here. I want to know if you will stand in the center of the fire with me and not shrink back. It doesn't interest me where or what or with whom you've studied. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else fails away. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself and if you truly like the company you keep in those empty moments. It's important, fellow humans, that we recognize the company we're keeping. especially when we're alone. It's important that we recognize that no matter where we go in life, we are going to be there. We can blame other people and other circumstances for the way our lives are unfolding, but the responsibility of assuming better and manifesting better and taking action towards better, it belongs to me and it belongs to you. And as I've said in Dr. Flow Principle number 2, we have everything in our hands right now, including these smartphones. We have everything in our hands right now to manifest a big, big miracle. As above, so below. As above, so below. Thank you, higher power. Thank you, higher power in me. Let's talk about today's chakra. We started on Sunday in our root chakra, affirmation, I am. And now today, without getting clipped on any platforms or put in any kinds of online jails, we're going to talk very gently about the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is one of my favorites because it's the boom, boom, pow chakra. It's the one that talks about creative, sexual, and emotional wellness. Creative, sexual, and emotional wellness. And also is tied into our ability to accept change and the manifestation of change. The color that we wear on Sacral Mondays or that we call to mind is orange. Orange is the color of joy, energy, and success. We also can eat foods like nuts, seeds, oranges, and also have pumpkins and pumpkin pie to conjure into our minds this energy of I feel. Please drop in the chat now what you feel. I feel love. I feel appreciated. I feel seen. I feel talented. I feel capable. I feel worthy. I feel like I need to turn the heat down. What do you feel today? What do you feel? And I'm going to end this in about 7 minutes and put a link into our membership platform because I want to talk about, we've been trying for weeks now to talk about our emotions and our feelings. And I would like us to talk about our feelings and our emotions today in our fellowship hall section. What do you feel? Attendance, Tara's here, and Starlight's here. Are there any other light workers that we have in the midst today that need to check in on attendance? But today I want to talk about our feelings. We've been trying to get around to it, but life has distracted for the last couple weeks. But today would be a nice day for us to go through the emotion wheels in our fellowship hall and have conversation around how we feel. How we feel matters in the world. How we be matters in the world. And how we channel joy matters in the world. What worship did you do? Oh, okay. Sorry, I just saw that. There's a lot of things happening here. Good morning, caller number 1. You're on the line.
Hello. Hang on, I gotta figure out the function. Oh, there we go. Okay, Joyful Bean. Good morning.
I love
New
you.
nickname for you. I love it. I love it. Joyful Bean. That's what I'm going to call you. Okay. Since other people want to steal my beautiful soul, I'm going to call you Joyful Bean.
Joyful being.
Anyway, I'm excited because my first students just canceled and I was like busy panicking about how I was going to clean the house in time for them to get here, which means we also have a little bit of time in the fellowship hall because my day is absolutely apeshit. But I came up to also, I should share that joy, but also just say the worship. I checked in worship. I did attendance for worship this morning.
I see. I was like, you did the worship. I was like, well, we were all doing the worship, but I was like, maybe you did something special. I didn't know if you were like out in the yard, like on your knees, like under the tree, like doing worship. You said I did the worship.
It's 12 degrees here.
Oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh, I gotta finish this. Okay, hold on one second. Hang on one second. We're almost there. So I feel. How do you feel, Tara? Tell us how you feel. What is your affirmation in your feeling center today? What do you feel?
I feel joyful. I feel strong. I feel I don't know if this is going to be a weird word, but I feel exacting, like focus, particular, like in it, vectorized, as I talk about the breath all the time. Weird intro of come to RVP, centering the breath, January 3rd at 4 p.m. Central Time. You'll find out about vectorizing the breath from me. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Yeah.
I feel good too. I feel light today. I feel love. I feel abundant. I feel fueled. I feel content. In a few minutes, I'll try to remember to talk about the TikTok you sent me this morning that, well, maybe I'll talk about it now, where the lady so eloquently expressed how fear is a feeling and emotion that always happens relating to the past or the future. Fear is not something that people usually experience from a present moment mindset. Like, I'm not afraid right now, but most of my fears are about what's to come, or afraid that something that I did in the past was not okay. But right now, in the present moment, the energy we call fear is disempowered because we're here, right? And there's nothing in this present moment to be truly afraid of. What a peace. Anyway, when you're imbalanced in your sacral chakra, you will kill your own joy. We all have been guilty of doing this. You won't be able to handle sex or receive it. Pleasure, emotions, and expressing your needs will be a difficulty for you. But when you start to balance in your sacral chakra and call in and conjure the I feel positive vibrations energy, you'll be aligned. You'll have healthy sex, wonderful creative expression. You'll be emotionally expressive, and you'll also be really, really good at your human connection. And so start to think today, while focusing on your lower abdomen and under your belly button, on the ways in which you want to feel good and feel better about who you be. Yes, who you be in the world. It's important today, more than anything, everybody, that you feel good. Okay? So I don't know where you are and where you're listening and where you might hear this in the replays, but I want everybody on YouTube and Facebook, Bigo, and soon TikTok to feel good today. I know that the circumstances of your life may not have changed. I know that your environment may not have changed. I know that very little may have changed for you in the last day, weeks, or months. But I want to challenge you today, especially people who are under my umbrella, our umbrella of Love in Action Network, I want to challenge you today and every day to feel good and to look for the good, to feel good. Because your good is looking for you. And negative people don't like this. When they come over to your house or come into your energy or slide into your DMs and they start to talk about negative things, when you start to ask them to look for the good, sometimes that can be really, really offensive because I'm telling you about what awful things are happening. You know, why would I look for the good? Well, we're looking for the good because it makes us feel good. And as we say every day or every other day in our shares, the use of love makes us feel good. And so I want to encourage everyone today as we close to feel good. To feel good, to choose the feeling of good, and to use more love today. There's 87 people here in the space. Many others will watch this in the replays across platforms. Please, whatever you do today, feel good. Is that coffee? God, I need it. No, not coffee. I need it. All right, y'all. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. And may a bigger and larger love hold you today and every day in its big, 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 big hands. As above, so below, as above, so below. Thank you, God. Thank you, God in me. Thank you, higher power. Thank you, higher power in me. And thank you for saying yes to me, life, today. I will say yes to you. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. Thank you to all of our healing practitioners, the wonderful Starlight Mystic, Tara Praolo Studio. Thank you for coming into the room today. Thank you to all of our other loved and lovable community members who are out there watching from afar. Know that we're holding you in our heart. Thank you to all of my donors and sponsors for sending the random cash apps and the payments. Thank you to all of my witches on staff for conjuring good. You are making a difference in our coven of love. And thank you to everybody who goes to lovedandlovable.org, checks out our memberships and events, our collaborating partners, and learns more about my red letter and the love experience as we launch this worldwide tour of love and hope and joy. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to check out Tara's specials for the holiday season. She's doing a bunch of branding packages and encouraging people to release their voice courageously on the internet and in real life in her geography. Check her out at tarapraolo.com for all of her specials and all of the love and joy that she puts in the world. And also, I'm doing right now $180 6-group class special where I'm teaching you how to sing and have fun with it. And it is open to both people who like to sing for fun and also people who are pursuing a professional track in their artistry. Is there anything I missed?
Wreath raffle available for $2 at lovedandlovable.org. I believe it's /donate. Wreath raffle. Get them there. I think the raffle ends on December 5th.
Thank you. Yes, we are being sponsored this year by Tara. Tara used to run this amazing wreath making company, and so for $2 raffle, you can enter to win a very, very large wreath coming to you in celebration of the holiday season on behalf of Love in Action Network and Tara Praolo Studio. We're so grateful for partnerships. People don't have to believe in you. People don't have to believe in me. And so the gift of love and love being exchanged is a big deal, especially in 2023. They say that 1 in 7 men don't have a real friend. And there's so much loneliness and suffering and isolation and sadness in our society. So we're happy to build Love in Action Network out to be a safe place for people to land every day. We promise to bring you a consistent energy of love and acceptance and support. We ain't taking no mess. But we will love you as the loved and lovable child of higher power that you are. And so for those of you just tuning in once today, which is more than enough, we will see you back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. for worship and pop-up worship. and 10 a.m. for our daily boost. And then I'll be live on TikTok and Bigo throughout the day today, sharing my love and support with the community. Check out all of our wonderful collaborators at lovedandlovable.org. Click on Amazing Collaborators at the top of the page, and you'll see all the people who are in network helping this dream lift for ourselves and for each other. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will meet all of our members through the Google Meet link on platform Halo. Stay loved and lovable. And